My name is Bill Deers, and I'm the Worldwide Sales and Market Manager for CAT MineStar Solutions. I've asked a few members of my team to assist with an overview of CAT MineStar. Louisa Cheevers is a Regional Sales Manager for the Americas. Cedric Liolo is a Regional Sales Manager for Africa, Middle East, and Europe. And Kate Mitchell is one of our marketing specialists out of Australia. So let me begin. In an autonomous loading and hauling operation, driverless trucks are programmed to travel along the haul road to the shovel, move into position so the shovel operator can dump the load into the bed, haul the material to the dump point, be it the crusher or the waste dump, and dump it, and then do it over and over again around the clock. Now, an autonomous operation is made up of more than just trucks equipped with our MineStar Command autonomy solution. Autonomous loading and hauling builds on all the other products that make up our MineStar suite. The first is Fleet, which is our fleet management technology. It helps keep operations running smoothly and efficiently. At a very high level, Fleet keeps track of what the various fleets and machines are doing across the mine site, measuring their performance against plan and telling the trucks where they need to go and when in order to optimize productivity. The second is Terrain, which is our machine guidance solution. It leverages high precision GPS to help machines perform their tasks with incredible precision so the work is done right the first time. For example, Terrain for Drilling ensures that the holes are drilled in the exact location, pattern, and to the exact depth according to plan in order to optimize the blast. While Terrain for Loading ensures that the right material is dug by the loader and placed in the truck and then sent to the proper location, be the crusher or the dump. While Terrain for Grading ensures that the right volume of material is moved by the dozers or graders. Now, in an autonomous operation, Terrain is also used in the man tool, loading tools, and dozers to communicate commands to the autonomous trucks. For example, like when it's time to be called in to enter the loading area, where to stop to be loaded properly for the most efficient loading, and then releasing it to continue to this next destination. Third is Detect, which is our suite of safety solutions and includes technologies that make sure that operators of machines and vehicles, like pickup trucks, can see each other as well as the big autonomous trucks that are traveling alongside them on the haul roads. It also gives autonomous trucks information about the location and proximity of other equipment and mine site assets. And finally, Health provides critical machine information to the office in order to help them manage the maintenance and repairs of autonomous trucks as well as other mining equipment in order to maximize equipment availability and reduce cost. And note that all these solutions, Fleet, Terrain, Detect, and Health, can be used in both autonomous as well as non-autonomous mine sites. All right, so let's see what it looks like when all these pieces work together during this demonstration of autonomous loading and hauling operation.
To begin our MineStar demonstration, we will focus on CAT Command for Hauling, our autonomous haulage solution. This truck is the 793F CMD, our flagship autonomous truck. This 793F CMD is a command-ready haul truck. It comes pre-equipped to make it easy to install command and begin autonomous operations. As you can see, no operator is working in the cab of that truck. However, we do have an operator in the cab of the shovel, and he is in control of the loading area, just as he would be in a manned operation. The shovel operator controls everything that happens around him with CAT Terrain. Using an in-cab display, he sets spot points and directs the truck to the locations he requires. With a simple press of the button, he calls a truck to its loading point, and that truck will not pull out again until the shovel operator directs it to do so. He can also call the next truck into the cusp. Terrain also gives that shovel operator the ability to see the arrival time of the next truck, as well as what kind of payload it's carrying. CAT Terrain can track and manage the grade of the material coming off the face. The truck you see here is being loaded with waste. Using the mining block information from Terrain, Fleet interprets that information and assigns the truck to a dump that is accepting waste material. In this case, it will head to the high wall above the pit. You can also see the next truck is already in position. Notice the grader approaching the intersection. It is also equipped with CAT Terrain, which enables it to safely interact with any approaching trucks. Terrain communicates the position of any truck or other vehicle to the grader operator, and communicates the position of the grader to the truck. To optimize fleet efficiency, trucks usually have the right-of-way in most mining operations. But if the grader is in the truck's path, the truck recognizes this and automatically slows down to allow the grader to pass through the intersection before it continues on its way. As soon as the first truck departs, the next truck automatically backs into its designated spot point. This results in smooth, world-class exchange times, again, all under the control of the shovel operator, using Terrain. Thanks to another MineStar technology called CAT Detect, this water truck is also able to safely work in the autonomous zone. It can enter the area, spread water in front of that autonomous truck, and then leave. MineStar will not allow the 793F to move until the water truck has cleared the area.
Mines can be really dangerous environments, just by the nature of work that they do and the really large equipment it takes to do it. Safety is always the #1 priority for our customers, so it's something we focus on too. And that's one of the greatest things about mining technology. Take autonomy, for example. This allows us to remove people from machines and relocate them to safer and more comfortable environments, where they can manage whole fleets of machines without being exposed to the hazards of everyday operations. In addition to the safety benefits, autonomy also gives people the opportunity to learn new skills and creates new jobs within the industry. You'll learn more about the safety benefits of autonomous mining in this video.
The key is making sure your people, processes, and technology all work together to drive a culture of safety. And that is one of the many benefits of CAT Command, safety. Obviously, removing operators from the trucks eliminates their risk of injury, but other personnel are still working in the pit. The shovels, motor graders, water trucks, and any light vehicles entering the area, all of these remain manned, and Command keeps those operators safer as well, because Command for Hauling drives a safety culture throughout a mining operation. What you're seeing now is the site monitor in our fleet system. The green lanes represent where the autonomous truck can safely travel. The blue lanes tell the manned operators where the truck is heading next, and the yellow lanes tell us where the autonomous truck will be in the future.
It's easy to see why removing someone from harm's way is the easiest way to keep them safe. But there are always going to be times when people are working in, on, or around mining equipment. Our customers work diligently to make safety a priority, developing strong safety cultures and helping employees recognize risky behaviors and follow best practices. One of the biggest risks that machine operators face is fatigue and distraction. It's sometimes difficult to uncover, but studies show that it is more prevalent than many realize. Fortunately, there are technologies that not only help identify it, but that can also help prevent it from resulting in an accident or worse. This video introduces our Detect Driver Safety System, a solution that helps mines see, manage, and mitigate operator fatigue and distraction.
Through every step of your operation, nothing is more important to you or to Caterpillar than the safety of your people. That's why MineStar helps make your mine safer for anyone working in, on, or around your mobile equipment. Fatigue and distraction are two of the most dangerous and common safety risks on any mine site. Caterpillar helps customers combat them using the Driver Safety System. DSS is part of our Detect capability set, and it's available for all CAT equipment as well as non-CAT machines. It's a non-intrusive fatigue monitoring system that is easily mounted into a machine cab. It tracks operator eye movements and head poses to identify when a fatigue or distraction event occurs, and instantly alerts both the operator and the office. The system keeps drivers focused and awake. It also makes management aware when an operator is having repeated trouble with fatigue or distraction. But we'll talk more about that in a moment. Caterpillar's experts are able to help implement this technology, and they're also able to assist with on-site training, as well as change management, which can be the most difficult aspect of overcoming this serious yet common safety challenge. Fatigue is only one safety challenge, though. With large and small equipment working side by side, with personnel on the ground, even focused operators need visibility to avoid potential collisions. By implementing proximity awareness, you can increase your operator's situational awareness. It uses real-time machine positioning and machine-to-machine communications to alert operators when other vehicles are near, and it provides customizable alarm levels and zones that you can dial in to fit your mine's specific needs. Proximity awareness also stores this positioning data for incident playback, which is another topic we'll cover in a moment. First, let's look at an example. At this intersection, the operator cannot see if another vehicle is approaching. Without proximity awareness, operators have to approach slowly and do their best to be visible, but that does little to prevent a collision from occurring. With proximity awareness, both operators are alerted that another machine is approaching the intersection. An intuitive in-cab display lets them know how close the other machine is and where it's coming from, so they can both make it safely through the intersection with no risk of collision. A crisis was averted, and there's no need for anyone to take any further action. Now let's consider a situation where action is required. The operator of this truck is traveling well above safe speeds. Whatever the reason, this operator's behavior is unsafe and should not be tolerated. The operator receives an in-cab alarm, prompting him to immediately reduce his speed. Proximity awareness not only tracks the position and speed of this machine, it also notifies the office of the operator's reckless behavior. And because the system saves the data for playback, the mine supervisors can establish whether this is a single instance or part of a larger pattern, and work to correct that behavior. MineStar also makes it possible to review a safety incident after it has occurred. A machine equipped with proximity awareness stores up to 24 hours of incident data in its onboard display. This data is also sent to the office for storage and analysis. The office is then able to view actual playback of what happened. Let's take a look at an example. Light vehicles commonly pass other vehicles on haul roads. But this light vehicle got too close to the haul truck as it passed, causing proximity awareness to alert both operators when the light vehicle's body zone interacted with the haul truck's avoidance zone. This incident was viewable in the office as a report, outlining the specifics of what occurred, when and where, as well as providing onboard footage.
Minimizing the impact of how their operations affect the environment is a key focus for today's miners. From reducing emissions to selecting quiet machines, they're always looking for ways that they can help meet the world's needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own. Operating sustainably also includes reclamation. Long before the first ore is produced, mining companies are already planning how they can return the land to its natural or economically usable state. Technology is a key contributor in this planning process. Let's look at an example of how MineStar helps our customers to plan. This example features a MineStar terrain for grading solution.
Any good shift plan adheres to and works toward the greater mine site plan. And MineStar helps keep your long-term goals, like reclamation, front and center in your daily planning. With MineStar, you can more efficiently plan your mine, and then mine your plan, through each shift, day, and ultimately, the lifetime of your operation. Now, imagine building a new ramp. Terrain could be used to plan construction, and then help you assign the task to a particular dozer. The operator would receive the updated plan via an onboard monitor, and use terrain for grading with blade control, which features automatic blade control, full blade load capabilities, and overcut protection. It also provides work progress mapping, so she can view her actual progress versus the plan. This progress data then feeds back into MineStar, ensuring progress versus plan is carefully tracked and visible for the whole site.
Every mining truck intended for autonomous operations is equipped with specific components that allow the truck to work autonomously, like sensors and software, wireless communications equipment, and satellite receivers that report on position, speed, and orientation. One of Command's most important components is the LiDAR system, which contains 64 lasers that gather millions of data points every second, giving the truck a view of its environment. In addition, Command incorporates solutions from other technology providers to make sure the haulage system integrates with the mine's existing systems and processes. Let's take a look at the nuts and bolts of the CAT autonomous haulage system.
The spinning cylinder on the front of this truck is the LiDAR, which has 64 lasers and grabs over 500,000 data points per second. The LiDAR creates a rich 3D image of what the truck sees and also helps determine what is and is not an obstacle, since not everything is equipped with CAT Detect. As you can see here, a mannequin has wandered into the path of the autonomous truck. LiDAR has detected it as an obstacle, and as a result, the truck slows down or comes to a controlled stop until its path is clear. If you listen, you'll hear the truck honking to encourage the obstacle to get out of its path. The truck will only resume operations once LiDAR has determined that the lane is once again clear. Think back to the fleet display, which shows how autonomous trucks operate entirely within their lanes. It's no different from a driver on a typical city street. There could be traffic congestion or a crowded sidewalk full of pedestrians. As long as nothing enters your lane, you don't need to change your behavior. But if something does enter your lane, you would slow down or stop. Our autonomous trucks do the same.
We have talked about some of the individual things that CAT MineStar can do, like automate mining machines and help detect fatigued operators. But one of the biggest benefits of this technology suite is what it can do to improve the productivity of every machine and every person on site. MineStar tools help our customers drill the holes, move the dirt, load and haul, see machine performance, and even plan the maintenance. In short, every aspect of the operation can be more efficient and more productive using CAT MineStar. And then we bring all those activities together with our fleet management system that gives the opportunity for a mine manager to have detailed information to make decisions, to make steps more efficient and more productive in each operation. Let's look at the breadth of what MineStar Fleet can help you manage.
You know mining. So does Caterpillar. Our goal is to help you manage your material through every stage of your operation. And MineStar makes this possible by equipping you through every stage of your mining process. From planning to drilling and blasting, from loading to hauling, to blending, and to every other aspect of your organization. Now, imagine managing that entire mining ecosystem the way other organizations use ERP systems to manage their businesses. That's what MineStar Fleet makes possible. It gathers data from sources all over your mine, like geological surveys, production plans, maintenance schedules, machine data, scheduling rosters, and more. Fleet puts this information to work, orchestrating all of your assets to optimize delivery of the plan. It ensures you get the most from your mine, machines, personnel, and material, and that you do so every moment of every shift, day, week, and lifetime of your mine. That's the level of precision and operational management that MineStar makes possible.
Let's talk about what mine operations look like for a minute. Picture an orchestra with dozens of instruments being played by hundreds of musicians all at the same time. If they play individually, there's a cacophony of sound, but together it's a symphony. And making that happen is the conductor. All of the musicians look to the conductor for when to play or pause or get louder or quiet. And on a busy mine site, MineStar can be your conductor. MineStar gathers information from every piece of equipment and every operator on site so that the conductor sitting in the control room can direct each individual asset. MineStar gives visibility to every aspect of the operation so that the conductor can make changes to ensure everyone is working efficiently towards the same goal. Let's take a look at how MineStar gathers and distributes information to help mines manage their operations.
MineStar can even help you manage your material flow when the crusher is down or delayed. The assignment algorithm will automatically redirect machines while the crusher is down. You can set your desired feed rate, and then MineStar will automatically turn the crusher on and off, and reassign trucks as needed to maintain that rate. Now that we've talked about the ways MineStar can help improve individual aspects of your operation, let's take a look at how MineStar can help you plan your site from the ground up, including correctly planning every shift. MineStar provides a central hub for gathering and distributing information, such as which operators and machines are working, what equipment is down for maintenance, and when your trucks will need to be fueled. All of these details and more can be planned around. The system helps set production goals for the shift based on what equipment and operators are available.
Mining is a challenging business, and it's even more difficult when the work is happening miles underground, where it is pitch black and there are no satellites or Wi-Fi to help keep track of people and machines. How do you know where they are or what are they doing? Fortunately, technology can help. Caterpillar offers several solutions that are changing the way people and machines are tracked underground. MineStar for Underground offers a revolutionary communications network that is similar to a GPS, but it works underground, where there's no line of sight to the sky. It provides direct communications from the office to where the machines work, to the machine, to the operator, and all the way back to the office, all in real time. The system is everywhere in the mine, so it can track people and machines wherever they are underground. We also offer wearable technologies like personal notes, smart hard hats, and tags that not only track workers, but that also notify them if they're entering unsafe areas or forget to wear their proper safety gear. Check out the underground tracking system in this video.
What if you could access real-time positioning information for all of your assets? That's your people, your machines, and even your material, wherever they are located underground. Would that change the way you manage your mine? Now, what if you added to that up to 100 megabits of real-time data communications seamlessly delivered to every spot in your mine, even directly to the face? Could that make a difference? Until just recently, these two tasks, data communications and RFID tracking, required two independent systems. But RFID tracking networks like the one illustrated here are not active tracking. When a machine passes through an RFID hotspot, its location is recorded only in that spot and at that moment in time. Controllers are unable to determine the machine's true location until it passes through another hotspot, eventually. So when a machine is here, between access points, no one knows precisely where the operator and the machine are working. These passive systems are also costly, especially for stope mines, which tend to spider out into a series of ever-expanding tunnels. Each time the stope extends, new access points are required. This approach to tracking is far removed from the type of location tracking that surface mines experience using satellite positioning. Fortunately, though, MineStar makes that level of precision and real-time accuracy available for underground operations too, even in the harshest of environments. How? We have taken dynamic tracking and real-time data communications, and we have combined them into a single transformational system. This system provides you with instant, at-a-glance awareness of all your personnel and equipment, telling you their status and their precise locations underground to within less than a meter. This dynamic system also enables you to make real-time adjustments as events occur during the shift. Instead of manual status boards, wearable devices are integrated into the system, dramatically reducing vehicle-to-people interactions.
Remember our earlier analogy about individual musicians creating beautiful music with the help of a conductor? That same scenario exists in underground mines. Only this time, those musicians are playing in the dark. Fortunately, there is a technology solution that helps mine operators see in the dark. Our MineStar Fleet for Underground solution gives the conductor visibility to key operational parameters, like how long it takes a truck to load and unload and how much material it's hauling in real time, so they can interact and make changes in a timely manner and ensure they are meeting their goals. This video illustrates some of the information MineStar provides to mining operation and what they can do with it.
In a block cave environment, LHD operators are also given printed instructions at shift start with a specific recipe. However, they often choose to pursue higher bucket counts instead of the recipe they've been given. In the short term, this might lead to increased production and more income for the operator, but in the long term, it can destabilize the ore body. Again, MineStar eliminates the need for paper instructions by providing an onboard system that clearly dictates to the operator the right number of required buckets, from the right draw, at the right time, every time. It also tracks and displays the operator's performance versus plan. These kinds of production assignments are also provided in real time to your haul trucks and autonomous LHDs, ensuring all of your machines receive clear instructions and the accountability to motivate compliance. MineStar provides real-time operator compliance reporting for your office, enabling iterative cave modeling and a direct interface to your cave management system.
You've seen a few videos today that talk about autonomous mining equipment and solutions working above ground, and we've talked about the safety benefits it delivers. We also have solutions that enable autonomous mining underground, where the safety risks are even greater and the safety benefits of automation are even greater. This demonstration shows how operators can control underground machines from the safety of a remote operating station.
The best way to truly protect your underground personnel is to remove them from the environment. That's what Cat Command for Underground makes possible. Command enables equipment operators to work from a safe and ergonomic workstation far from the machine, either on the surface or underground, without sacrificing machine productivity. In fact, Command improves it. Let's look at how one customer in Western Australia is benefiting from this industry-leading solution for underground autonomy.
Banecut have deployed Command for Underground in Western Australia on around 4 sites. We've seen about a 20% increase on payload for every cycle, and also we had about a 45% increase in speed moving from teleremotes to the Command for Underground system.
Command is available in a number of options, from line-of-sight remote to entry-level teleremote via onboard cameras, to full semi-autonomous operation of multiple machines by a single operator located on the surface.
Thank you for watching. We hope you've learned a little about Caterpillar and our role in the mining technology business. It is an exciting industry. There's a lot happening when it comes to innovation, and we're proud to be leading the way. If you're interested in joining the team, you can learn about available mining technology jobs by visiting cat.com/CES 2021. Or maybe you have an idea or a technology solution that you'd like to share with us. We're always looking for partners to help us advance the solutions we offer. If so, please get in touch. Or if you'd like to learn more about how this technology can benefit your operation, please reach out to us during the show or visit the Caterpillar dealership afterwards. We're always interested in working with you and your operation. Finally, have a great day, be safe, and we look forward to seeing you in the very near future.